Hey, and welcome back. It is a terrific Tuesday, to say the least, and it's Table Talk Tuesday. We had Vito Fossella, my co-host from the Table Talk series, The Road to the Inauguration, and to kick off the first day of Italian American Heritage Month, we brought in the cold antipasto from Freddy's Gourmet, and I brought in my favorite Italian American legislator, Vito Fossella. But now we do what we always do on Liquid Lunch. We bring on the guests that know where the rubber meets the road, real people for real talk. And Meredith Rose Burak joins me today. Hello, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
She's a bit tardy. She was going to join me a little earlier today, but I don't want to offend you with the meat products on the table, but it is Italian American Heritage Month, so I had to get the cold antipasto.
Italian's one of my favorite foods.
It is.
I love pasta and bread and
Is there anything on there that you
mushrooms and
might
olives.
eat, or you
the
know?
olives and the mushrooms.
All right. Well, if you want, we have a plate here for you. So now, I want to talk to you. I know you have a million issues that are very important to you, but your main mission is to end factory farming of animals, and I want to talk to you about, it seems like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez and these new women in Congress seem to be taking the reins of the Democratic Party, and one of their big things is the Green New Deal. And one of the things that I was cracking up laughing at in the Green New Deal was cow farting. There's supposedly this big issue with the carbon footprint and all that stuff. Why is animal factory farming a contributor to global warming?
So, thank you for asking. First of all,
Well, that's what you told me to ask you.
Oh, well,
Come on, I'm kidding.
and So I told him that when I go on camera, my brain stops working. But first of all, I'd like to thank AOC for her leadership on many issues. I think that she represents the future of our legislature, and with all that's happening right now with our administration and the partisan politics, I think that having fresh new leadership is very hopeful and encouraging. When it comes to animal factory farming, as you asked, I think it's time for the American public to wake up to this massive health and planetary crisis that this industry is causing. It feeds off of secrecy, but animal factory farming, we kill about 3 trillion, nearly 3 trillion, 2.7 trillion animals per year. And animal factory farming produces 50% more greenhouse gas emissions than the oil and gas industry and the transportation industries combined. So that's including the airline industry as well.
So more trillions of animals are killed annually just for humans to consume.
Yeah.
And you're saying that the growing of these on farms, and they're putting all these antibiotics and all this other stuff into them, that's causing actually more pollution than fossil fuels.
Yeah. They are the largest consumer.
What kind of statistical evidence is behind that? Like, who says that, other than Meredith Rose Burak?
I mean, you can.
From the Sanders Institute, or?
Yeah, you can look at the Sanders Institute at sandersinstitute.org. I mean, it's widely published in environmental websites. Philip Wolin, who's the former head of the World Bank, speaks about this frequently. But one point that you mentioned is that animal factory farming is the largest consumer of big pharma antibiotics.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're actually, when they say you are what you eat, we're eating what the animals eat.
We're eating the antibiotics and all the pharmaceuticals that the factory farmers are buying from the drug companies, and they're really plugging it into us if we eat meat or chicken. Or even eggs that are made on factory farms and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, and if you think about it, I mean, these animals in factory farming, I mean, just because it says organic doesn't really mean anything. It doesn't mean humane conditions. It doesn't mean these cows are not living in their feces all day long.
She's going to the feces. All right, I'm going to have a quick sip of vodka. This is a vegan, organic vodka. No animals were harmed in its production. And we're going to bring in our social media woman extraordinaire, Pavlina Oster, and you're going to stay with us, Meredith, and I am going to be completely outdone by two wonderfully intelligent and attractive women right after this.